Hey, yo, what the business is, man? It's your boy Khao, GrandHustle beat maker, the only artist who pays. I mean, we're here right now at the SCA Award joint. I'm originally from Montgomery, Alabama, you know what I mean? And, from there I migrated to Atlanta and started getting things popping, you feel me? Do a little rundown of, for people who don't know KO or what KO's done, for the longest I've been the man behind the beats, you know what I mean? So y'all would know me from the Urban Legend album with the Why You Mad at Me and Limelight, Jeezy, Last of a Dying Breed, Paul Wall, So Many Diamonds, Lil Kim's Naked Truth album, with the I Know You See Me and Get Yours, we can go to the King album. I did the single Why You Want to Go and Do That, you know what I mean? I did Undertaker, Stand Up Guy, Hello. They don't really know about Dro and Presidential on the Dro's album. 2 records for Ruben Studdard, you know what I mean? The list goes on, man. Trick Daddy, the new compilation. I just did some records for R. Kelly, working on my own album, So, I'm busy, man. But now, for the first time, the man behind the beats is stepping to the forefront, and showing what I got to offer on that end, too. So, it is what it is, homie.
How long you been doing your thing, and how did you get involved with beat making or producing?
Man, I've been doing this, man, since I was 10, bro. You know what I mean? I was rapping way before I was making beats. And really what I realized from being from Alabama, and there's not many opportunities there, I had to take everything I could and become an asset to the industry, you know what I mean? Because you got rappers come a dime a dozen, you know what I mean? And it's about more so what you could bring to the game. So from there, I worked my avenues. I got into radio. I started producing, so forth and so on. And in the mix of that, when I was in radio, I vowed that I was going to support independence, you know what I mean? Because I was an independent trying to make things happen. And so when those independent records would come through the station, I would be the guy listening to them. And in the mix of that, it was one guy that I heard, and I met Jason Jeter. And Jay Jeter actually was an intern for this independent label at the time. And I was one of the main people who supported him and played the record for him. So, as time passed, we lost contact, and we ended up meeting back up over some production I did for an independent artist, and that T.I. was going to feature on. This is around the time I'm Serious came out, and I had to negotiate it for him, and I ended up negotiating with the same Jason Jeter. So to make a long story short, I'm where I am right now. I'm head of production over there, and, we doing it major,
What's up, people? You need to stay tuned to the hottest show coming out of Tennessee. But don't take it from me.
Hey, this your boy Sean Paul. You already know what it is. Your boy J-Mo, a.k.a. Harry Jones. The boys on the scene like, whoa, you feel me? On my thing with on the scene, that's how I live, that's how I chill.
This little BG, aka Big Shizzle, your #1 original hot boy, Chopper City representative, and I'm holding it down with my man Tennessee, man. It's on the scene, you already know what it is.
As an artist, the person who made me even start rapping was Big Daddy Kane. You know what I mean? To where I'm talking about, like, I was a young buck, man, and I never forget, I went to Philly, and my great uncle's son had passed, and he was a little older than me. And I was going through the house, just looking through his stuff, and I saw a Walkman, and had a little tape with, a little black dude with the fade, and females feeding grapes or whatever. It was a Long Live the Kane album, and I asked him, could I have it? He said, yeah, and it was on from then. I knew that's what I wanted to do, So him, definitely LL on the artist end, and then as a producer, it was definitely people like Premier, Dre, and it's, other people that, inspire me, like Timbaland, Pharrell, so forth and so on, but, it's on and popping.
Okay. Is there anything like you'd like to add before we end?
Well, I want to let everybody know, man, from even up-and-coming producers and artists or whatever you're doing, 'cause, we had the SCA Awards, this is a whole independent movement, I'm, like I say, I've sold millions of records, you know what I mean? I'm Grammy nominated and all kind of other shit, but I'm still independent, you know what I mean? My project, the KO project that's coming soon, I'm pushing it myself, I'm doing everything myself, we're 450 grand deep out of my pockets, grinding, making it happen, you know what I mean? And the next movement, we got some more money, and we're going to make it do what it do, and I'm going to really show, my mission is to show the majors that, independent, we got to change that light. The way when people see independent or think independent, they think like, it's, like low budget or this or that, because, real talk, it's the same thing, if you got the right money, you can hire the same people to do the same things, And as well as that, like I say, I'm from Montgomery, Alabama, bruh, and I went through a long struggle to even get to where I am now. But if I can do it, anybody can damn do it. And not only did I stop at just the rapping and production and shit, but I've also linked up with the largest sweepstakes company in the world. And I'm the first artist, period, to have my own sweepstakes pill and win like lottery ticket. You know what I mean? And the way that happened is, the guy who owns his name's Todd Phillips, and he's originally from Alabama. So as I was doing my shit and grinding, he was like, checking me out in the newspapers and stuff like that. And he reached out to me like, yo, I like what you're doing. I like how you're giving back, and I want to be a part of it, And then I went and Googled his name and saw the stuff he had going. And I'm like, yo, I want to be a part of what you're doing. So make a long story short, you got the KO sweepstakes tickets, and I didn't stop there. I took it a step further, you know what I mean, in my effort to give back and do what I got to do. And what I've done is I've offered jobs to anybody in any hood, any ghetto USA, you know what I mean, that want to work the tickets. You can get these tickets placed in your neighborhood stores, barbershops, beauty salons, clubs, or whatever. And, it ain't hard to sell money, you know what I mean. So, the stores end up making 120% profit off the tickets. The person who places it in the stores end up making 30% off the roll. And every time they reorder, it's residual money that comes in. So I've officially myself gotten anywhere from 10 to 15 cats out the trap, and they pulling in 10 to 15 grand a month. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing, and that's what gives me the drive to do what I do. Give you a little look at how the things, how they go. It's a new road right here, you know what I mean? But, they in the stores, just like the scratch-offs. But the fly thing about them is they're peel-offs, and because it's a sweepstakes, they're legal in areas where the lottery is not permitted, you know what I mean? Because you're buying a phone card, but you just happen to win money. And there's 65% winners in every row, so, everybody's happy, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm the only artist who pays. And you heard it first right here. We had the SCA Awards. It's going down. I ain't been asleep in 5 days. Just flew back from working with Snoop. And I'm here kicking it with my people. So it's on and popping, man. Peace. Tennessee, I appreciate you, homie.